let's see. What's really hood pills?
Or are you showing prescription pills? What's wrong with you?
Huh?
First thing you do is show prescription pills?
Oh, I gotta tell you. Yeah, I gotta. Uh, I'll tell you off air. Yeah, yeah. But they're not illegal. They're not illegal. But yeah, I yo man, I'm really proud of my daughter, man. My
Oh, so,
18-year-old. No, she's a freshman at BMCC.
hmm
You know, at one point she was gonna go away to school, and she changed her mind at the last minute. I don't know if I told you to
yeah.
stay in the city. So she's navigating really well. You know, making sure she take advantage of all of the different opportunities that are offered. Through the government for school.
Yeah, for the CUNY, especially as a
Yeah.
New Yorker,
Mhm.
using that CUNY shit.
Mhm.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
important. Um,
Get the paper, because, I mean, the paper ain't what's important, it's the connections.
that's what I be telling her.
It's the networking and the connections that you make.
Mhm.
So get
The
the paper,
paper, the
because
paper's just a plus. That's just a plus.
that's just the way to get in the door. But once
We
you,
just had that conversation.
uh,
It's overrated. It's
yeah, like,
overrated.
it's not about that fucking paper.
Yeah.
It's about what you do with the paper after you get it.
Mhm. And what you doing while you're trying to
While
obtain.
you're there, yeah. Well, how you setting yourself up?
Mhm.
Because some
Mhm.
motherfuckers that's making money, some people starting businesses.
Mhm.
Freshman year.
Mhm.
By the time they seniors and they graduating, that shit
Mhm.
is a 4 years.
Mhm.
That's a business that's been being worked on for 4 years. It's been
Mhm.
growing, hopefully. So
Yeah, yeah, and it builds character too. That's what I was telling her. I was like, it's when you go to college or whatever, it's what's your purpose for going. You understand what I'm
mhm.
saying? It's your purpose that builds the character. You understand what I'm saying? All of that plays a role. You know, if you say, oh, I'm just going to get a job, then you failed already. you 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 failed already. Depending of what
I mean, but just
you're
saying
going
a
for.
job, what does a job mean?
But
Like,
see,
what are you gonna do?
that's what I'm about to go in and say, because even if you say to yourself, "Oh, I want to I'm going so I can get a job in nursing to
Mhm.
be a nurse." So why do you want to be a nurse? Do you want to be a nurse just so you can say you have a job?
Just so
Because
you can say you're a nurse, or do you want to really
y-
help people? Do you want to heal people? Like, I mean, what's your
yeah,
calling? What's your purpose? That's the.
that's the thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was watching something, and they was talking about how, like, what was he saying?
But wait, let me go back though, because if you're going into the sciences,
Hmm.
that degree matters. Let me just go
Yeah.
back and say that, because like
Yeah.
if you wanted to be a nurse, if you wanted to be in the medical field, like, that
Hmm.
means that degree is important. Where you get that degree from, how far you go into that
Hmm.
degree. Like, if you do, just don't just take the first level. You do the biology, and then you go
Hmm.
into, what I'm saying, like, whatever the medical sciences degree that you want to get. But like, if you're going into the sciences, computer sciences, all
Hmm.
of that engineering, like, is very important where you get your degree from. If you're going for business administration,
Yeah. Yeah.
like not unless you're going to like Wharton Business School,
Hmm.
right? If you say you're going to Wharton Business School out there, or you're going to Penn or something like that, and you're going, they got some really crazy business programs where
Hmm.
it's like business boot camp.
Hmm.
So listen, man, it matters. It matters, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you, like we just said, it's all about the purpose. Because you can go to Penn State, you can spend $100,000, all this money, but still walk out of there still trying to find a job.
Yeah, and it's just about
Yeah,
what
fuck
you.
that then.
But it also is about what you learned when you was in high school. Like, What?
Mm-hmm.
Not what your parents told you, because real talk, we don't listen to what our parents tell us.
Mm-hmm.
We listen to what our parents show us.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that's just what it is. Like and I learned that from my son. Like he didn't do the things that I told him. He did the things that I showed him.
Mm-hmm.
So just knowing that, it's like, yo, if you want your kid to be entrepreneurial, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
want your kid to be enterprising,
Mm-hmm.
they got to see that shit.
Yeah.
You can't just say start your own business and you ain't got your own business.
Mm-hmm.
How do they learn? How do they? What's the example? It's like saying, we want our kids to have healthy, loving relationships with whoever they meet or whoever their partners are going to be, right? But we're not showing them the examples of it.
Mm.
We can't, yo, we be telling kids a lot of shit and we just tell them, tell them, tell them. Like, them niggas don't listen to what you say. They listen to what you show.
Mm-hmm.
They follow what you show, not what you say.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to show them.
We
Like,
got to lead by example.
that's a fact.
That
Like,
that that stuck. That stuck with
when it
me.
comes to getting money and telling my son about getting money, I let him know. Like, I don't want to ever pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll take a less paying job if it's under the table. Then,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I shouldn't be saying this on YouTube, right?
It's okay.
Now they're gonna come and get me.
Yeah, come and get us.
Nigga, you pay taxes. Shut up, nigga. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Hold, let me ask you a
Um,
question. So, hold, when I go out, right, like
I don't
this.
know.
No, 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 not go out. But when I go like this, right? Pause.
I don't. Well, it's you just paused. I don't know that we're. I guess we're still recording, but your ass is just stuck in the matrix right now.
Okay, now you can.
All
Okay,
right.
so because I sent it to somebody, I shared it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How
Yeah.
many could pop in? Like three, four?
Are you able to see who pops in?
I don't know. I mean, you can see the
Oh,
people watching. If you was trying to go live with anybody else, I was wondering if we could do more than like two.
I think you can. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I've seen like
I've
the
seen.
the Latif
Yeah,
Network with like 6 to 8 niggas up there. Just
yeah, just rocking. Um, yeah, yeah. One of my homegirls, she said, she wants to send an example for her daughter.
got to. That's all you could do. Like you can't tell them shit. You can tell them all that shit. Like yo, so many things I told my son. You don't remember them shits. He ain't follow them shits. But the things that he showed, the things I showed him, is the things that he followed. The things I showed him is the things that he showed me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like so, love,
That's good.
compassion, patience.
Mm-hmm.
Teach the kids about the different levels of business. As much as you know, teach them about it by showing them.
Mm-hmm.
So like, nigga, listen, I know how to buy some things low and sell some things high. I know how to properly evaluate the value of something in different neighborhoods, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a fucking a eighth of weed in Harlem, I know
Mm-hmm.
what that should go for. I know at the high end and the low end. And if I'm
Mm-hmm.
in Williamsburg, I know the high and the low. If I'm in Jersey City, I'm gonna try to know the high and the low. If I'm in Staten Island, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what part I am, I'm gonna know the high and the low. I'm talking about based on neighborhood, not even just on like borough, because it changes based on neighborhood to neighborhood. So I just know how to properly evaluate value and shit, and I've been teaching them that by showing them, by absolutely showing them, um, intangible, like just like yo, this is $200. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go buy this for $200, or this amount of this for $200. When I sell it in this neighborhood, I can sell this amount for this much. I sell another neighborhood, I can sell this for this much. And I watch me bring back the money.
Mm-hmm.
So we bring back the money and we count it up. It's like, yo, that's what that is. Now, then I can teach him how to sell the shit, but sometimes I have him come to the smoke shop and just chill.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Just come grab a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come watch me interact with people.
Mm-hmm.
Come watch how I interact with people. What I'm saying about this bud that makes the value.
Mm-hmm.
Because since I create the value, I also know that I'm creating the buzz around it.
Mm-hmm.
So, just showing them, like, being able to like, yo, like, seeing this shit. Like, he's thinking about ways where, things that he knows about already that he could, arbitrage, buy low, sell high.
Mm-hmm.
Or what kind of product you could sell, what kind of service you could sell. It's all about, if you're talking entrepreneurship, it's all about being enterprising and figuring out where there's a lane that you could fit in.
Mm-hmm.
I know over here in Williamsburg, there's nothing but Habibi bud.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but Habibi weed. The whole thing is Habibi weed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all up and down. They got nothing but smoke shops with the same Habibi weed. That shit is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's not dangerous like the news would say in the Bronx. Because in the
Yeah.
Bronx we found the fentanyl or whatever. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, like, I've come across some of that weed. I've used some of that weed for pre rolls. I've used some of that weed.
Mm-hmm.
Bagged up some of that weed. I've seen it. That block work is not dangerous. It's no
Mm-hmm.
bullshit in it. It's just, it's not great weed. Like,
Yeah.
that's the problem. That's the big problem. So, like, when I come out here and I'm at a smoke shop that got some weed, that's okay. It's a little
Mm-hmm.
bit better since I got there. But when I'm there, I make sure I got, like, a whole nother level of weed. I got a whole nother level of shit that people are not used to, like the real heavy sativas, the shit that keep people up and active.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit that I'm really on right now. And I know I could sell them just for 80, 70, 80 a eighth.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the hood want to buy nothing for 80 a eighth.
Yeah, that's
Preposterous,
yeah.
but not out here.
Last year's gumbo.
You know what's crazy? I never even had no gumbo that I'm sure was official.
I never had it. I never had it at all. To be honest with you.
Listen, I ain't with the hype. I ain't with the
Yeah.
hype, bud.
Yeah. Extra. Yo, man.
Yo,
What's
these
up?
applications are open, bro,
What you talking about?
for the cannabis licenses.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like 10,000 for the application.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good money.
it's not that bad. Like, listen. I was trying to tell Chuck years ago,
Mm-hmm.
yo, let's get up.
Let's do it. All right.
Like, let's put together, like, an investment group. Let's put together a group of brothers that want to get this shit done. Like,
Mm-hmm.
niggas didn't have the foresight. Niggas was scared of marijuana. But now that I pop up and I'm in cannabis, I guess other people are in cannabis. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, the
Mm-hmm.
applications are open up until, like, the end of the month. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just saying, if niggas could, like, scrape up some shit,
Mm-hmm.
a
What,
couple of us
November
coming
1st or
together.
December 1st?
Nah, like November 1st.
Oh, okay.
So if niggas,
Mm. Interesting.
yeah, very interesting.
You
And
you you been following that Jada situation? Yo, that Jada situation is about to be yesterday. You know that, right? It's already yesterday's news.
nothing. It's nothing. There's no situation.
It's already yesterday's
There's no
news.
situation. The people who will buy her book will buy her book. The people
Mm-hmm.
who will read it will read it. The people who won't never would. The whole thing about it, making it, listen, all this shit is like the stock market, bro. It's
Mm-hmm.
just some noise. If it's some noise about something and niggas got some projections, like, the Wall Street Journal says that this is the best new electric car in the market, and then everybody put some money into it, and then the shit grows. Like, so, Jada Pinkett, she says this wild shit. Everybody memes her. Now, maybe we not gonna go buy her book, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people who want to know the salacious details and the intimacy of what's going on in those relationships because they're controlled by celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
So she
And
gonna sell. Listen,
and
and
gossip.
gossip. But listen, she gonna do her numbers. She gonna do her numbers.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of people who wish they were celebrities, man. There's a
Oh,
lot of regular face motherfuckers that wish that they were beautiful like celebrities, but they could be if they had the 3 hours of makeup, 2 hours of hair, and the $80,000 cameras and shit. They would look just as beautiful as a
let me
celebrity.
ask you a question. Is being famous and celebrity the same thing?
Basically, it didn't used to be the same thing.
Let me Google it.
It didn't used to be the same thing. Right now, it's the same
No,
thing.
no, 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 no. All right, like Malcolm X.
Malcolm X
Was
was known as infamous.
was he a celebrity? Is the question.
Definitely not.
That's my thing.
That's what I'm saying. It
Was he
wasn't the same.
was he famous?
Fame, infamy is like same side, two sides of the same coin.
Let me. I'm going while we on deck. I'm gonna Google what the definition of famous, because I think that was where Tupac was trying to go with it. Like he wanted the money. He ain't want the fame.
I don't know what Tupac wanted.
Oh God, you are too much.
Apparently, he wanted Jada, Kadada, and the other chick that he married.
All right. Fame, the state of being known or talked about by many people, especially on account of notable achievements. Winning the Olympic title has brought her fame and fortune. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Define celebrity. Define celebrity. Get Google's like, oh, you trying to be smart. A famous person.
See, so this is what I'm saying. The shit
The state,
wasn't.
the
It
state,
wasn't.
the whoa, whoa, whoa. The state of being well known, his prestige, celebrity. Go ahead.
I'm saying like back. It wasn't always that the famous people were celebrities. Like I think presidents were famous, but I don't think they were celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or maybe maybe it was always that way because celebrities is someone who is celebrated for their achievements. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're celebrated for something you achieve, that Academy Award, that Oscar, the fucking presidency, you're celebrated for your achievement. I don't know. I don't know, bro. That shit is weird. Like that
Weird
shit is
shit.
weird. That shit is weird. But the way that the TV made celebrity like a thing.
Yeah, I think Hollywood.
Yeah, then Hollywood, and then TV, and then now we got the internet, and the internet we got our own TVs in our hands. Like
Mm,
people watch people do this. People watch people have FaceTime conversations,
mm-hmm.
right? So it's no the fucking the bar is low, the gates are wide open
Mm-hmm.
to everything and anything. It's weird out here.
Yeah, I heard iHeart might be they might be coming for iHeart Radio, bro.
I mean, because Envy was promoting that shit.
That shit
Like,
is
bro, man, like, yo, listen. There are no fucking shortcuts. And most of the niggas who got new money, they had old money or their family had old money. Like a
crazy.
lot of niggas want to talk self-made. A lot of niggas want to act like they were self-made. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
niggas ain't self-made shit. Like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of niggas have been put on and given a fucking opportunity from family members. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
From
Mm-hmm.
some friends. You know what I'm saying? Niggas put niggas on with a certain hustle that just get you in the door. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit is been set up in a lot of little money making ways. Like, yeah, some niggas is first on the shit, but really, old money is new money.
Mm-hmm. Old money's the new money.
Now, look, we got the internet, right? Some of these niggas done grinded. I'm not saying that all the YouTubers is old money,
Yeah,
because that's some new. It's a lot of new money in YouTubing, right?
yeah,
But who got the money to have the cameras already,
yeah.
right? Who like what I'm saying? So it's like if you already had a certain amount of resources, we got $1,000 phones. That's all we can rely on right now. Let's not trying to do this shit without $1,000 phones, right? Because we spent $1,000 on these bitches, so we might as well. But for the most part, this shit is weird. This shit is weird out here. All these fucking, I mean, yo, shout out to Earn Your Leisure. Shout out to like Wall Street trappers. Shout out to all the fucking financial advisors or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. But it's crazy. It's a weird psychology because like if you go on this shit, you see them niggas like, yo man, we gotta build, we gotta invest, right? And you in a bad situation, or you in a situation that's not necessarily bad, but we just also greedy. Like we always want more. We always want more money. That's just what it is. That's just the nature. We want more, more, more. So you could be getting 60, 75 a year, but maybe the kind of bitches you want ain't fucking with you because you only making 60, 75. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to increase so that you could like increase your status so that you can, increase the kind of women you deal with or, your lifestyle or whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Most people ain't willing to do that shit. They're not willing to work to do that shit. They just want it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you a nigga who you've been working at your job for 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, like you're a worker.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could hustle on the side, but until you like really say, yo, all right, I gotta really be enterprising and entrepreneur. I gotta take all my money and I gotta invest it. I gotta like come up with a real fucking idea, a real business plan, be a real professional, do a real like, 3 to 5 year plan on this shit and really work this business for 3 to 5 years before I quit or before I slow down. Like I mean, just put your head down and go and just run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like no distractions. Until you do that, you're just gonna be a worker with a hustle.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But like all these internet niggas is like, yo, invest your money. Like you can make this or do stock options. You could get this kind of money in these kind of ways. Like ain't no quick way to get money.
Mm-hmm.
Like we know the quick way to get money. Sell something illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Scam, nigga. Like that's the quick way to get money. Sell some illegal scam. Like, but we know what comes with that. So we're not trying to do that shit no more. But whenever you're not trying to do that no more, it's a lot of niggas that pop up with these get rich quick schemes. Like, yo, this niggas that's working, making over 100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas are still trying to hustle. They want to make 1 million too. Is that greed? Is that like not being complacent? Like,
Mm-hmm.
see, but capitalism trains us in that way because no matter what you got, there's always some more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, this nigga's making 100,000. Like, this nigga's making working for Verizon and Con Ed, and they out here, they under the ground, and they up in the air, and they running cables and doing all kind of dangerous shit, and they make over 100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them niggas is still trying to like, they still hustling
Mm-hmm.
because it's not enough. But why is it not enough? Why is making 100,000 a year not enough?
Because you always want more. It's like sugar.
I mean, and is that healthy, or is that an addiction?
I don't think it's healthy.
I mean, we treat everything else. A nigga smoke more than 3 blunts a day. You may be addicted. You should look into it. But a nigga make $100,000. He got a bitch. She make around 40, 50. Sorry, not a bitch. Sorry, a woman.
Mm-hmm.
She makes 40 or 50. He makes 100. They in a dual household. You know what I'm saying? That's 150,000 coming in yearly.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're a middle class family.
Mm-hmm.
And not like they're securely middle class.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga still trying. Some of them niggas still be hustling, still be investing, still be trying to like get major increases. Cause yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't want to really work. taxes kill niggas. You know, you get taxed way more for like earned income or for working on your back than you do for investments. I get it. I understand. The
Mm,
system got us all fucked up, but also the system got it fucked up to whereas when we're trying to step out of that worker mentality and increase on
mm,
an entrepreneurial way or in a investment way,
mm-hmm.
there's a lot of fucking hurdles. There's a lot of barriers. So when niggas get online and they trying to tell you an easy way, there's a lot of niggas that's gonna pay for the easy way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas gonna buy tickets to like to conventions to
Mm,
network with a bunch of other niggas. There's a lot of niggas that's gonna do that.
mm. So
If
they,
you could just
they,
present
they
yourself as somebody that's an authority on a subject, if you
uh,
could make yourself seem like the authority on finances or investments,
mm-hmm.
and you get online with this shit, and these niggas believe you, it don't matter if you righteous or not. Like if niggas believe you, then you got sales.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't ever really have to be doing nothing in finance to make your money because you now got an audience of people who are going to pay you
Mm-hmm.
for your classes, for your expertise, for your talk, for your inspiration. You're inspiring them on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I mean, it's not all just like nefarious, but I think we got to remember that this whole game, this whole shit, is meant for the mass of people to be poor.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come from poverty, right, and you make your way out of poverty and into middle class living, like you've done just as good as someone coming from poverty and getting to like the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chances of coming from poverty and having a middle class lifestyle as an adult and not continuing the cycle of poverty is just as slim as getting to the NBA. Because look, they sheep herd the kids through college. The kids come out of college with debt. They start to work a job that's probably not in the major that they majored in college. And then they pay off the debt very slow or not at all. And they
Mm-hmm.
stay at their job and they don't take chances and they don't take risks because if their parents were just workers, then they're probably going to be a worker. If they didn't click up with the right group of people in college, then they don't really have an entrepreneurial spirit or enterprising mind or like a group of people that they could like, lean
Mm-hmm.
on to like start businesses with or be a part of a team.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, then you just go to your fucking office job because you got your degree. So you find the best job you can with that degree and you try to make the middle class money. Like, but if you came from being impoverished or poverty, nigga, you done beat the odds.
Mm-hmm.
But capitalism says there's more.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know that this shit is a pyramid scheme, but we all don't mind it. We wouldn't mind if it was at the top of the pyramid.
Yeah.
That shit is tough. I don't even know. Like I'm against capitalism, but I understand how the grips that it has on people.
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas, yo, niggas want everybody to do good, but they don't. They just want to make sure that they do better, and everybody is okay with it. Like they don't really want people to do well. Like, they want to do well. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's like what do you think the point of buying expensive shit is? That's a status symbol. Like we like niggas don't buy expensive shit because they just really like Balenciaga. Like especially for niggas in the hood, because if it don't say Balenciaga and nobody knows it's Balenciaga, then you
Mm-hmm.
definitely ain't buying that shit. Like it gotta be so obviously designer that niggas know that you have a higher status than them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this shit is about, and it's a little bit ugly, but that's what they trained us to be.
Sheesh. I got some. I got some stuff on here, bro.
What you got?
I Nah, because we spoke on it briefly. About how important it is to like remove yourself from things that trigger you,
Remove yourself from things as what?
that trigger you.
Okay, yeah.
You know how important that is. Um, I also had a couple of things on here real quick that I wanted to tap in on real quick. I like this. I like this YouTube thing.
Nigga,
It's
ask the question. Let's go, nigga. Let's get it.
uh,
I like YouTube.
all right, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Um, Give me 2 seconds.
This nigga in his homework bag.
Nah, not even, bro. Not even, nah, because I've been reading this. I've been reading this book lately, man, and
What you been reading? What's the name of it?
it's called. Show it to you right now. Can you catch it?
The Way of the Superior Man. Nice.
A spiritual guide to mastering the challenges of women, work, and sexual desire.
Wait, what? Say it again.
A spiritual guide
Okay.
to mastering the challenges of woman, work, and sexual desire.
You need to read a book about that.
Nah, I was actually reading The Alchemist. So
Got you.
as I was finishing that, a brother walked up to me and he saw I was reading Alchemist and he was like, "Yo, I just finished reading Alchemist," and he referred this book to me. So I was like, "All right, cool." So I brought it, and as soon as I finished reading Alchemist, I picked this up.
Pick that up.
Yeah, I'm kind of like halfway through it. So a lot of the stuff that sticks out to me, I definitely,
What's good? What's good? Pull up. What's the first thing that stuck out? Let's talk about this shit. Fuck it. It's a book club for men.
yeah, low key, right? All right, so I'm backwards.
All right.
So, um, you can train yourself to master. All right, let me see something. Um, you all right. You can, however, train yourself to master the world financially, creatively, and spiritually by learning how to be free of loving the chaos of your woman's emotions. And you do so by standing your ground and loving so strongly that only love prevails. You can't quit when you seem to fail, but rather you must learn from your failures to return to love. All right. So,
Wait, who wrote this book?
um, David Dita. That was light. That was a light bar.
David who?
David Dita. That was a light bar. That was a light bar. But I got what he was saying. All right. So another bar.
I mean, but this is the thing. Like, okay, is this nigga qualified to say that? Like, I understand what he's saying too, but how long? How long does his relationship last? Because there's a lot of niggas who ain't had relationships that lasted long enough to even get to these serious ass conversations, but they be reading shit that got them preemptively acting a certain way. And
Yeah.
women too. They read these self help books, they read and they live vicariously through other women's struggles. And then they preemptively come into a relationship with an expectation or a ideology to combat what they didn't live through yet.
Peep game. Peep game.
Go ahead.
I got another one. This is what I posted today in my post. On my post. By analyzing your purpose and realigning your direction, you can solve many of your emotional problems. But love is the feminine priority, not purpose and direction. Right?
It says
Women,
yeah, this sounds like the fucking manosphere on YouTube.
I mean, but it's real though. Like
It's
sometimes,
not real, nigga.
no,
Humans love is a human emotion. All humans want love first.
yes,
In
yes,
this modern society, Under this capitalistic regime that we live, men have been forced to be driven by purpose and all of that other bullshit. That's why niggas is killing themselves. That's why we saying black men's mental health is at the top priority for these, these upcoming years or these last couple of years. Black men are killing themselves more and more. In statistics, the statistics show black men are losing it. And a lot of it is this pressure that's being put on niggas' backs about being a man. When niggas don't even know how to be humans.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't like our emotional well-being starts from human emotion, love,
Fact.
anger, like what we like the things we want out of life and not the material things. But do we want to have a wife? Do we want to have kids? Do we want to have a partner? Do we want to have a pet? Do we what are the things that we want out of life besides the materialistic things that come with acquiring money?
Mm-hmm.
Like I fuck with a lot. I fuck with some of the shit niggas be saying in this kind of world that we
Mm-hmm.
live in this capitalistic shit that we live in, because
Mm-hmm.
all of it is about status, all of it is about material. But if we want to help our own mental health, we gotta get the fucking pressure off of our back. That's like when niggas say, "Shorty's a strong, independent woman," and then a black woman may say, "I don't want to be considered strong. I don't want to be considered independent." Why? Because when you say I'm a strong, independent woman, it appears that I don't need help. It appears that I can shoulder the burden on my own. Saying I'm strong and independent and don't need no nigga is not what a woman would say, it's what a girl would say. A woman would say, I need to be vulnerable. I need time to be feminine. I need time to be vulnerable. Right? So like that same kind of thing is when you put this shit like a man's, man's thing is a woman's thing is love and a man's thing is purpose. Like I get it, I get it, but that's why a lot of us be wanting to kill ourselves
Mm-hmm.
because we got the weight of the world on our shoulders. Like purpose, nigga, it's billions of people.
Mm-hmm.
Your purpose is to survive. Your purpose is to breathe. It's to fucking possibly procreate, right? We got all these other worldly things, so you may not have to procreate, but the pressure got to get off of niggas' shoulders, man, about this purpose thing. Like everybody ain't got no fucking purpose. Everybody wasn't even created on purpose. What purpose? There's 8 billion people on this motherfucking planet. But
I,
everybody
I,
in America be
I,
thinking that they got the purpose to do something great or be something big. Like,
I
nigga, be important to yourself and
yeah,
raise a family.
yeah. I think he's referring to people who get distracted.
Bro, he's referring to the difference between men and women and not letting your woman's emotional chaos stop you from getting to your purpose. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. Like we all got emotional chaos. In reality, men are the weaker emotional creatures. Because
I,
when we get mad, we destroy things.
yeah, I always felt that way. I think we had that conversation.
Like when men get mad, we kill,
It's more
we
men
destroy.
than women beating up men.
Yeah, like right. So everybody has emotional chaos. Like your own emotional chaos, your own unwillingness to approach your emotions, your own unwillingness to be vulnerable. That's what keeps you from your purpose. Not your woman's emotional chaos. Like if you and your woman could come together and have talks about how you feel emotionally, and if
Mm-hmm.
men could open up, which a lot of men say they don't do because as soon as you open up to one of these bitches, they use it against you. Well, what kind of women are y'all dealing with? Are you only dealing with women because of the way they look, because of their shape? Or are you dealing with women who have compassion and care and love? Are you dealing with damaged women that look good just because they look good? Or are you dealing with healed people, honest, stand up people? We got to really do evaluations of who we are and
So
what
I
we put out.
so
Because
I
that's a mirror. That's a mirror image right there.
so
Oh,
I
don't get held up from your purpose because of your woman's emotional chaos. No, nigga, that's your emotional chaos. and your inability to deal with emotions and compartmentalize that keeps you from your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with these author niggas because I'm smarter than a lot of these niggas who write books.
Yeah.
Because I live off of experience.
Yeah.
I've been with my wife for 22 years. I
Mm-hmm.
live and love off experience. Like these niggas be writing books to control niggas' minds and movements. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Why a lot of niggas is only writing books to sell books.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a fuck. Who
All
this
right.
nigga again? Because I want to see how many lectures this nigga got where he's going around really talking to people.
20th anniversary edition. It's been out for a minute. David Deida. David Deida. Peep this bar. Peep this bar. Peep this. You might feel this. As a man, you can learn a lot about yourself by clearly analyzing your problem. One of the best ways for you to grow is to use your discrimination, feeling what is causing unnecessary pain in your life, and then changing whatever you need.
I like that. That sounds like therapy.
That was a bar.
That sounds like therapy. You know, it's another way to find yourself as a man. Get locked up.
Damn.
Is this the way to tell if you're a bitch ass nigga or not? It's a way to tell if you need to be going, just go to work every day, or if you need to be trying to do these fake ass hustles to get more money to buy more designer shit or a nicer car so that you can get more bitches to fuck with you. Like if niggas' motivations was to change, then a lot of bullshit would be out the window. A lot of these books is not necessary. Niggas is just dealing with a fucked up society and a fucked up upbringing. We've been listening to niggas rapping that talk shit for a living all our lives. Niggas still only listen to rap music. It's a lot of niggas that still only listen to rap music when rap is just talking shit.
So I had an issue though. I was listening to Kanye West, and he was in an interview. He was talking about how rappers are only talking about boning girls and this and big cars. Da, da, da. I'm like, well, brother, like you was at one point you was talking about the same thing.
Not really.
He wasn't.
No. Like what song?
Kanye wasn't on that tip. He wasn't on that.
Nah, it's always a backpack nigga. Like what song? Like you can't tell me nothing. That's probably the most flossy Kanye song. Nah, 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 nah. Wait till I get my money right.
I mean, does it matter if you producing for these folk?
Uh, well, yeah. I mean, listen, you're as a producer. If you lay the tracks for the
Part of
dumb shit that these niggas say,
the
you're
part of
part of the problem too. But see, this is the thing. Kanye's indictment of rappers is not really an indictment of the rapper. It's an indictment of the industry. It's an indictment of the the concerted effort to move and only push a certain kind of music. Because nigga, you know what J. Cole had to do to just be here? J. Cole had to stop rapping like he wanted to rap. Stop honestly talking about what he wanted to talk about and had to make songs that made sense for radio and that they would play here. He had to like fake talk about money. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to put a message in the verses, but the choruses had to be like stupid,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like this is what they're doing. Like so it's an indictment of the whole industry. And yeah, this nigga's part of it too, because this nigga made the beat for the rappers. It's not like Pusha T wasn't just rapping about cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he raps about and luxury living. And then you got niggas who ain't got the fucking nuts to even sell any drugs to anybody, to stand on any block. But them niggas want to live in luxury too, because it sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds real cool and it looks cool. And rappers have been made to look like giants amongst men. Even
Mm-hmm.
when them niggas is all averaging to be 5'7". The average rapper is 5'8", but these niggas look like giants among men
Mm-hmm.
because that's what the cameras do.
Yeah.
We be following they shit, bro. Like how many niggas think they Capo? How many niggas think they Jim Jones?
Mm.
Nigga, you work at the fucking Department of Sanitation. Just throw the garbage away and come home, nigga. You probably got kids. You should be with them. Come home. A lot of this shit is really niggas is living a fucking vicarious life through rappers. Just nigga, like what? Why this nigga Drake go so hard at Joe Budden? Because the nigga called him out. Nigga, you 38. Why you fucking rapping like you a fucking kid? Why you talking about childish shit? Like when Kendrick come out, he ain't talking about no fucking, being spun around by these little 22-year-olds. Like you talking about fucking a 21-year-old and the bitch got you sad. You 38, a 21-year-old got you sad? Like you ain't even on your shit, dog.
Hmm.
So like that's the shit that's out here, and they got all these grown men acting like boys. Like that's the problem. Niggas ain't trying to be grown. They ain't get married. Niggas having baby showers, extravagant baby showers. This
Great.
niggas is crazy,
When I have, they rather have a baby shower than marriage. They
bro. It's the
back,
glorification of it, bro. That's why
back
sometimes when you're like, yo, I want to talk to this guest, I want to talk to this nigga. It's like, nigga, for what? Like we glorified that hood shit way too
way,
long. It's been 40
way,
years. And
way
now we 40. We almost 40. We 40. We 41, 42. We in
44.
our we in our age bracket and we like, man, these young kids ain't got no respect. But we done glorified being a random ruthless nigga for all these years. Like we glorified it. All of us. All of us who listen to the music, all of us who watch the movies, all of us who fucking just believed in the legend, all of us who give a fuck about that shit. Like, cause that shit, like, all of us who watched that BET show about drug dealers, all of us, bro, we are all to blame for that shit. We already know those stories. We already know who Fat Cat was. We already know who Supreme was. We already know Guy Fisher. We know Nicky Barnes. We know Alpo. We know Rich. We know
What don't we know though?
everything else. Every fucking thing else. Like that's the shit. That's the real issue. We know all the shit that means nothing.
Nothing.
We be mad when white girls wear braids. Like we be mad when this shit happens, that shit happens, and when niggas got the new Harlem Shake that has nothing to do with niggas shaking their shoulders. It's like, oh, they taking from the black people. They've been taken from the black people, and then showing us the shit that they took. Like
Hmm.
that nigga Jay said, Jim Crow's a troll too. He stole the soul music and sold it to us. Like, how could I sell my soul when you sold it to me?
Mm.
Everything that we're proud of about blackness has come through whiteness, through a company saying, this is what's black.
We should pick a book to read because I read I read about 2 to 3 books.
I'm with that.
So me and you should pick a book to read, and every other night we get on here,
Chop it up.
talk about what we read, because I think this is the what we don't know what needs to be the message.
We gotta find books that are like, I don't want to find no books that's creating separation between sexes or
Man,
races or religions. Like, like I'm talking straight, almost some straight Buddhism shit, and that's not even like the real word, or Hinduism. That's not even the real word. That's white people made that up. But I'm talking about that kind of shit. Like just some, like yo, all humans feel certain ways. We feel sexual desires, we feel happiness, we feel joy, we feel pain, we feel sorrow, we feel grief. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have human emotions and we all have human ambitions. The two most important is eating and fucking. The two most important human ambitions. Like what you wake up for and what you want to do most is eat and then fuck. Right? So like, all right, that's all humans. Like we can't even exclude nobody because niggas wake up with hard dicks, bitches wake up with a lot of blood rushing down there. You feel me? So like, and then you wake up hungry. Who don't wake up hungry? That's why you eat breakfast so you can break the fast from being asleep for 8 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours. Like we all got the same ambitions, so I don't really want to even do no more of the separation, no more because it don't. It's like it's gonna be there. The separation is gonna be there. Like we gonna be different, whatever. But I don't even want to talk about it because it's like it's beating a dead horse. Like I'd rather talk about like how
Like
to
how
increase and not let this motherfucking society break us down mentally.
and the importance of connection, being able to connect with somebody.
Yeah, nigga, because they got loneliness as a disease.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
saying the CDC is saying loneliness is a disease, bro.
Mhm.
Can you imagine? Niggas is lonely.
Sheesh.
All
Now,
these people,
only inside or the physical? Like, what do they mean by that?
people feeling lonely, feeling like they don't have anyone to talk to that they can really trust, that really cares about them.
Are they feeling lonely because they're not living the life they want to live?
No, they feel lonely because they feel alone. Even when they laying next to their partner, some people feel alone.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. They don't want to be.
Nah, I don't think it's that. I think we're all like we're
Okay, good, good. I got you.
like we're kind of like
Because you can want to be with that person, but that person might not just be for you.
nah. It ain't even that. It's just that people we are like desensitized and we're all in these little boxes. Like all of us all day are in these little boxes. These phones, these little rectangles that we carry around all day, we in these. We not in in each other's lives. We're in each other's business. We're on each other's pages and in each other's fucking feeds and on each other's algorithms. We're
Mhm.
not in each other's lives anymore. Like that's the issue. The issue is that everything is made up because you can be who you want to be online. Like it just so happens that some people are themselves. And you could tell the people who are themselves, they usually getting the least amount of likes.
Mm.
Because they don't care. They just posting it to post it. Because they ain't trying to put no extra filter. They ain't trying to like make sure that they clean up their background before they get online. They ain't trying some of these niggas don't even clean up the crib before they try to take pictures. Like these like should be crazy. Like but other people, the most of the people, the majority of the people are putting on. They're putting on only the good things for online. They only showing you the happy times. They only showing you, you know, the well edited content.
Version.
Not giving you reality. So if they're not giving reality, like who's in their lives for real?
Mm.
Like a lot of people want to say, oh, you think just because it didn't happen online don't mean it didn't happen. Well, if people only showing the things that they do that's good that's online, and you gotta there's a disconnect there.
Mhm.
Like we know you have a separate life from your online life, and that's the real issue. Like who you are online and what it takes to keep up with who you've presented yourself to be online may be taking you away from life and the people in your life.
Mhm.
So anybody who's like constantly posting, constantly online, constantly, working on multiple different platforms, like they putting out TikToks, they doing Instagrams, they doing YouTubes, they doing this. Like people who are doing that, like how much real life are they
Are you
experiencing?
living? Yeah, bro.
They're seeing everything through these lenses. So however good the lens is on your iPhone is how clear you see life because that's all you're seeing life through.
Mhm.
Right? I understand why people are lonely, bro. These fucking games are addictive. People playing fucking Candy Crush till their thumbs hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas is playing video games. Like they only talking to niggas in chat rooms, random niggas in chat rooms. They never talking to people in person. Like they 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 play video games. They may work from home. They get up. They may walk to Starbucks. They don't talk to nobody. The most they say is their name to the barista
I
and their
think
order. Huh?
dating shows too are another reason why.
Bro, this whole it's everything that's been coming out. Like the internet is great because there's a lot of information and connectivity, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of things that desensitized people and took us away from real life. Like, do kids even have parties?
Mm-hmm.
And what do the parties look like? Like, look, this is a perfect example. Baby showers being extravagant like the way they are, sweet 16s being extravagant like the way they are, 1 year old birthday parties being extravagant like the way they are, 5 year old birthday parties being extravagant like the way they are. When all of these niggas is really like, I mean, listen, it's why are they so extravagant? Why is the fucking gender reveal so extravagant? Like people are having get-togethers so they can post the get together online. Niggas is not even getting together to really celebrate shit no more. Like niggas is getting together to have, oh, we're having friendsgiving or cousins giving because it's gonna look fun. Like y'all gonna get up for that one day and y'all not even gonna talk in a group chat.
Show off.
Or you're gonna have special group chats that's little cliques where these cousins is talking about those cousins that's talking about this one, that's talking about that one, and then it's gonna be messy, and then y'all gonna be it's just whack, bro. Like there's no big mama, there's no grandmamas is left. The grandmamas is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't nothing holding the family together. Ain't no glue. Ain't no glue. We ain't going to nobody's grandmother house for Thanksgiving. Like the new young kids that's getting into relationships, they don't have that pressure of bringing over, their new significant other or their boyfriend or girlfriend to Thanksgiving or Christmas because everybody just wearing matching pajamas so that they can take pictures for online. Well, what are we actually doing on Christmas? What are we actually doing on Thanksgiving? Like nothing. We trying to take pictures of the food, pictures of the plates. It's everything is about the post, my nigga. It's about what we gonna post, how we gonna post this.
Yeah.
Like that shit was crazy. Like I went to the fucking dispensary,
Bro.
the grand opening, and my wife was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go with you." I was like, "All right, cool." So I actually was gonna go by myself, but I was like, "Nah, you should come with me." And she was like, "Yeah, because I can get some footage." And I was like, "I mean, yeah, you can get some footage, and that's gonna be cool. I'll put together a little video after you get the footage, but for the most part, I just really wanted you with me." So we get out the cab. I go to the oil shop because I can't come to Harlem without getting some new oils and shit. Some sage, some oil, some black soap, some shea butter. You know.
I'm listening.
So I get there, and then I light up a J, and I'm walking down the block, and she kind of like takes a couple steps to walk behind me and kind of get some footage of me walking. And I'm like, yo, nah, that don't feel right. Like, don't walk behind me. Like, walk next to me. Walk with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not built for that, like follow me with a camera shit. And I'm supposed to just be living my life like I'm the fucking main character. That's the real problem. All of us, like we are the center of our world, right? Each person. And that is true. But the problem is people think that their life is like what's that shit? What's that shit? The Truman Show. Niggas think that they are the star of this Truman Show. Like they think they the main character in this fucking reality show that is their life. So everything is about them and not about nobody else. And that's why niggas feel lonely because everything is about them. Like it's all about their persona, their personality, their healing, their opinion, their vote, their page, their timeline, you know what I'm saying, their live, their stories, their likes. You know what I'm saying? It's not about nothing else but like this bullshit. Like so we're just gonna be in what we're gonna be in until we're not there no more. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be because of us. They gonna. The powers that be is gonna move the needle. It ain't gonna be the people, unfortunately.
Jeez. Like, I mean, like, do you feel like sometimes, when you take too many pictures, too video footage, you think it takes away from the actual experience or the moment?
Um, yeah, it does. I mean, and then like video is like that shit is it's fucking video and pictures like they can be altered. It's like it looks a certain way, but it may not be that way. Like, listen, I was watching before I got down to the dispensary. We was watching videos just to see what their dispensary looked like. Just seeing how it was. The live videos from the day. So we looking at that shit. That shit looked spacious. It looked big. It looked beautiful. Now we got there. It was still beautiful, but it wasn't spacious or big.
Mm.
It was just like, that's what the video looked like at the time. That's what the picture looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is deceiving.
Mm.
Like these shits is deceiving. Like, look, even your eyes deceive you. Even your eyes deceive you. So like we gotta use our other senses. Like all we looking at is aesthetics. It's like, oh, this motherfucker looks good, or that motherfucker looks good, or that motherfucker has a great smile, or that motherfucker has great eyes. Oh, look at her eyebrows. Oh, I like his hair. I like the way his line is shaped up. Like, nigga, it's all eyes. Like, and we're using our eyes so much that we not hearing right, we not feeling right, we not tasting right, we not touching right. Every one of the other senses are getting dull because we just getting overly stimulated in our eyes just from what we see. Look at all the weed. All the weed looks so good online, right? And all that shit tastes like trash.
Ooh. Wow. There you have
All
it.
these bitches be looking good. You think all them rooms smell good with all that ass shaking? You think all of them is fresh out the shower? You think none of them just like especially the bitch that go to take bathroom breaks at work and then twerk. You twerking on a bathroom break? Like,
Hmm.
it smell like doodle in there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go away. Go back to work.
Right, man.
Sit back at your desk. Listen, we in a crazy, crazy, crazy time. But like, listen, everything that we do, everything that like whatever we plan on doing, we got to do that shit so that we can show these kids, man, be an example. That's the only way they're gonna do it behind us. Like that's
Accountability.
the only way. That's the only way. Like lead by example, because they're not gonna follow what we say. We could talk to them till they blue in the fucking face. They
Real.
don't listen. They don't listen, and it's not because they bad kids. They don't listen because we didn't listen. We didn't give a fuck what our parents told us. Like we heard it. You know the most time we listen to our parents
When?
when we lost one.
Mm.
Honestly, like I listened to my father more when I lost him than when he was here.
Mm. You heard his
You know
voice.
what I'm saying? But like his example is what I lived by. That's why I wasn't a good husband. I wasn't a good boyfriend at first. Cause I was going off an example. I wasn't going off what the nigga said. Yeah, the nigga said, "Oh yeah, cherish woman. Yeah, love. Yeah, treat your wife well." I know he had bitches, nigga. like, so even if you told me, you could tell me that, but I know you got bitches, dog. Like, you can tell you, hey man, I love your mom. So, yeah, nigga, all right, cool. I see these bitches, nigga. Like I
Yeah.
know what's up. I wasn't a little dumb nigga.
Hmm.
Like I mean, we moved. Listen, when I was in Jersey, I might have been a little naive. We moved to
Hmm.
Harlem, nigga, in fourth grade, nigga. Niggas woke me up real quick.
Hmm.
Niggas learned me, nigga.
Hmm.
I was happy go lucky from Jersey. I just wanted to play sports and
Hmm.
kick it with the guys in the class. Nigga said, nah, nigga, we trying to get bitches. This fourth grade. What you talking about?
Mm.
Harlem was different. Harlem was different. I moved to Harlem from Ivy Hill. I was in Jersey in Ivy Hill, bro, over in Newark,
Hmm.
South Orange, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. Over by Seton Hall. But
Mm.
I came from a beautiful life, Mount Vernon Academy, a
South
beautiful
Orange.
school. Yeah, South Orange, beautiful school. You know what I'm saying? Like Mount Vernon Academy. I was top of my classes all the time. Stanford tests and all that shit that they was giving. I was reading at like a 11th grade reading level, 11th grade math level when I was in like first, second grade. Nigga, life was sweet. I just played every sport, did some boxing, some basketball, some baseball, some football. Then I moved to New York. I moved back to Harlem. That was not fun.
Mm,
Nigga, that's when I had to fight. I had to learn. I had to show niggas that I could box.
mhm.
Like I had to. It was nothing I could do, nigga. Like niggas is like, yo, you big too? Niggas just want to beat me up. Oh, word. Nigga. I'm gonna have to really fight. Like
Mm.
it was crazy. So but yeah, show. We gotta show. We gotta show the kids. We gotta show them. They can't tell them, man. They ain't listening. They ain't
Yeah,
listening. They
uh,
listen. They listen to the music. That's what they listen to, and the music is telling them some different shit.
yeah. Show, and if you can tell them something that really makes sense.
Like think about this. How relieved are you that neither one of your daughters listen to Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion
Yeah, that's
or Nicki Minaj? And we not some bougie look down on the
Huh,
culture type niggas. Like, nah, we love hip hop, we love all the music. We
what the
just
color?
understand certain things are not appropriate and certain things are for adults. Think of how relieved are you, bro?
Sleep well at night.
Yeah, you will have some different kind of kids. Now you know how relieved I am that my son don't listen to Lil Durk and Lil Baby. Like my son is a Tyler the Creator fan. I'm like, you
Hmm.
like Thundercat? The nigga likes Kendrick Lamar. Nigga like, yo, Kendrick Lamar raps better than all these niggas,
Yeah, Tyler,
right?
Tyler, the dude, man. He I
Yo, listen, and it's about music. It's about freedom. It's
took
about open mindedness.
to that concert, and that is a very talented brother.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, like, but
He rhymed better than some of these dudes. A lot
he
of these dudes.
rhyme better than half of these, all of 92% of these niggas, man. Right. That shit is listen, if you niggas think because they talk about guns that they raps is better.
Well, nothing.
Niggas think because they talk about, I'm the Cherry LS, the 350, I was swerving in the whip,
They clone.
270.
They
Like
clone.
that
Clone.
clones, nigga. Like that's just clone bars about
That's
whatever is in the Rob report.
recycle
Whatever luxury thing. Like, can you imagine these
bars.
niggas? Can you
Recycle.
imagine these niggas sitting there Googling cars to rap about? Googling guns to rap about? These niggas is fraudulent, bro. Like,
That's an educated thug.
but bro, it ain't even just the young niggas though. That's the real problem. It's still some old 40-year-old niggas that's rapping about stupid shit. That's just like Freddie Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this nigga, man, and he good. I like his music. I like his music.
But
This nigga's the son of a cop talking all this gangster shit.
sheesh. Mm-mm-mm.
Some of these niggas had good families. Like that's why I fuck with Vince Staples. He said, "Yo, nigga, you are a bitch. You had a good upbringing.
Mm.
Don't stop trying to be in the hood. You don't
Yeah.
need to be in the hood."
Yeah.
Like nobody is trying to come after you, nigga. You are a bitch. Like,
Niggas, I want somebody to come after
nah, but these niggas is so fake, bro. Like,
me. How you gonna want to? I want to get locked up. That's crazy.
that shit was crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, let me get off this phone. We've been on here for like an hour and some change.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
We
don't
get
even. I'll probably roll up some weed, smoke some. I should have been smoking the whole time, but I just don't know. I don't know the guidelines on this YouTube shit
I,
with
I mean,
smoking weed.
they be smoking on here. I think.
Hey, listen, nigga, listen. I'm just trying. If you trying to increase, If you're trying to get up here, go live, build some subscribers and increase, then let's do that. Maybe we should go on at different times though, because we went on overnight like some weirdos.
Yeah. This is just a test trial, test run.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, hey,
Test-
listen, you can take it and chop it up. Can you take it and chop it up?
I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you
Well,
can.
let's figure that shit out. See if you can.
Yeah.
It may be in a creative studio. You may be able to edit the video.
Oh yeah. This YouTube studio. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you
Yeah.
may be
YouTube.
able to. Well, you went live. You may be able to take pieces of it
Hmm.
and maybe make something for that.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. See what you could do, my
Yeah.
brother. And we try to trying to increase, man.
No doubt. We already know.
Yeah, sir.
Talk to you later, kid.
Where we go? Wait. What you doing tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow.
But you got your car's in Jersey, right?
No.
You said you wasn't driving to the city.
Oh nah. But what I did was I went back to Jersey after work.
Oh yeah, never mind. Nigga got out of yo, nigga, you trying what you trying to do? Like, what you doing tomorrow? Like nothing? If you're doing nothing, come
Well,
like meet me in the city.
oh, you gonna be in Manhattan?
I'm going to Manhattan at like 2-3 o'clock.
Okay. So
Like,
I'm being mad because I'm spending the night over here too. I'll get tomorrow night.
all
So
right, well, nigga, like, yeah, 30 Lexington. Matter of
okay,
fact, I'm gonna meet me at 14th Street and Third Avenue at like 3 o'clock.
yeah, well 3 o'clock might not be because I'm gonna pick up London at 2:30.
Ah,
So yeah,
shit.
pick her up at 2:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go down there like 3-4 o'clock.
Oh, okay, how long you gonna be
Probably
there?
3:30. It's just a pop up. It's a weed pop up. It's a dispensary pop up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I won some gifts from the website from the Instagram
Oh,
page. I won like a free gift, so I go down there anyway because that's how I hustle. Like I get the weed for cheap down there, come back to Williamsburg,
mhm.
hit the people in the head.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm gonna go pick up some bud tomorrow, and
I want to start getting some more footage too of people like on the street too, like ask them questions in the like random motherfuckers in the street,
nah,
like
I'm with it.
real creative shit for YouTube, like.
This nigga said get real creative, nigga. Like there's a million niggas asking niggas questions in the street.
But the questions I want to be different though.
All right, cool. All right. Well, all right, nigga.
Different.
If the questions is creative, you don't always have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just give them a twist on the familiar. So if you got some fire ass questions, then
Yeah,
I'm with you.
yeah. Gonna rock out. All right, so I'll call you tomorrow, bro.
Do your thing, bro. I'll holler at you.